Chag Sameach, you guys. It's the first day of Hanukkah. I hope that your heart is full of light. I am exhausted. I am just coming in from work. We always have like a nice little pop on Sunday, but it's after the long weekend, and so it's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. But overall, I like Sundays. Nice little night of families usually. Things like that, little dates, Sunday night date. That's kind of like I like a Sunday night date. That's a good time. Super excited about Hanukkah. When we are done with our weekly energy forecast, I'm going to turn on my El Computadora and I'm going to watch the stream from Kabbalah Center, and there will be Hebrew. I will try to scan the Hebrew prayers and keep up with them and sing them in melodies that I do not know. So usually it starts off strong where I'm really energetic and I'm trying to keep up with like scanning the Hebrew and reading it and saying it or singing it out loud with the rhythm of the melody that I cannot anticipate. So it's pretty much a pathetic struggle. Eventually it just becomes me dancing and being like super hype, just making sounds. I'm just trying really hard, but it's a good time. And then there's a blessing. There's an enjoyment of blessed pastries. I always get like one of those holiday assorted cookie things, like those European Belgian cookie dishes. And I mulled some wine, which I'm very excited about that. And let's see what else. Oh, and then there's the lighting of the menorah. And, you know, with the Kabbalah Center, we actually sit and you're supposed to gaze at the candle. Like, it's like candle gazing, just like in Magick. And so you're literally drawing in the light of the Creator that is available to us in this window of time. So like in Judaism, there's a historical story that happened during Hanukkah, and that is the I guess the story that the celebration of Hanukkah occurs around. But before the event of the whole battle happening and the temple being desecrated and then the oil lamps burning for like 7 more days than they were supposed to make a full 8 days. So before that, it was just known as this window in time. And so that whole event took place on what would be Hanukkah anyway. It just wasn't called Hanukkah yet. So like it's this window in time where there's this specific light of the Creator available, referred to as Binah. That is also the supernal feminine energy. This is the most positive light that we can connect to all year round, that doesn't come with like an aftershock of a little bit of chaos. When you start to get to know the Hebrew holidays through the year, you'll notice that a window of time opens up during the holiday where we can like draw in all kinds of light and blessing and up levels and elevation. But then usually after that, there's like a week or two or whatever, there's a period of time where there's challenges involved or chaos or whatever, or it might be leading up to that, prepping for that. Well, with Hanukkah, there's no chaos. It's just really positive light. And so one of the ways that we connect to that light, other than like reading the story, reading about the metaphysical significance of the connection, and each day there's like you add more candles because there's more light being revealed every day. Some people take away a candle every day and they start full. But I am of the school of thought and with the Kabbalah Center that we add light through each day. And so each day there's sort of a different consciousness that you focus on in a different lesson involved. And so tonight it's the one candle, and it's about connecting with that light of the Creator and realizing that that light of the Creator is the same light as the light in that candle, and it's the same light as the light inside of you that holds all of your potential, all of your talents, all of your spiritual gifts, and it holds your connection to the divine. It's that spark of the divine within you. And so that's how you begin to open yourself up to the miracles of Hanukkah that are going to be available to us over the next 8 days. You just have to connect to this consciousness and this light of blessing and abundance and mercy. So it's all very exciting, and you don't have to be Jewish to like connect with these holidays. They're happening to everyone. It's just about, being an Israelite is about where your consciousness and where your practice and where your discipline is, right? So it's about just showing up and participating with that consciousness and with that intention. Okay, so let's see what we need to know for the week ahead. Immediately we got worship. I love this. When we get this card, and it makes sense, 8 days of ritual this week where we connect to the divine, where we connect to God in the joyful celebration of the transformation that we've been through over the year, over the last quarter of the year specifically. So much has happened. So it's so good this week to tune into Source, to connect to that energy, to connect to that inspiration, and to that miraculous energy and consciousness and opportunity. And practice your gratitude this week. Focus on that. Use your prayer practice to speak out loud the things that you're calling into your life. Speak blessings over every area of your life. Speak health, vitality, and abundance over every area, over your friendships, your family, relationships, over your bank account, over your household and kingdom, over your health, over your body. Put blessings over everything, and do it every single day, maybe even multiple times a day. Whenever you can think about it is good. Like last week, I kept praying out loud every day, and I like had the craziest good week at work. Like things, like I overcame like really scary situations, and it just was super helpful. So, and I looking back on the week, I'm like, wow, it made such a huge difference in the end, using my prayers. And like heaven won't force itself on you. It won't help you or intervene or assist unless you ask because of your free will. So use your prayer practice, worship, focus on the awe of the light, the beauty, the magic of the world, focus on the inspiration and the wonder, right? Okay, now what else do we need to know for the coming week ahead? What is going to help us? Ooh, power. I love this. So empower yourself, call on the power of the Almighty to help you, to work through you, to channel through you in any given moment. But as we connect to this light this week, this source light through Hanukkah, it is going to it's going to increase our power. It's going to increase our certainty, our strength, our faith, right? Our trust. And when you feel complete faith, certainty, and trust, you feel pretty empowered. You feel not threatened at all. So pay attention to what is contributing to your sense of empowerment this week, and how are you wielding your power? How are you using your power and your influence and your abilities for good, right? All right. What other themes we'll be working with? Ooh. They're jumpy. What's this? Ooh, knowledge. Awesome. So downloads, epiphanies this week. The last week or two leading up to this week has been all about self-discovery and going deep to find, the patterns that have been holding us back through life, and really putting an end to those patterns now, because we're going into this next season of our life, this new chapter. And a great time marker for us in our consciousness is New Year's, right? What better time? So we're leaving the past in 2022, we're moving forward into 2023, and we're taking all of this wisdom with us. And I just can't help but notice like the spine here. I'm just feeling like there's something to do with alignment, with turning on like the kundalini energy that is starting at the base in your root chakra, and it's surging up through your other chakras. And so I guess just be aware of that this week. Maybe even practice stretching the spine. But just be aware and have, when you're drawing in this consciousness, in this light, run it down through your spine, through your whole system. Think about your alignment and the structure that you're framing your life upon. Is it sound? Is it stable? Is it healthy? Right? Use the way that you're knowledgeable, or the knowledge that you've gained, to make sure that you're aligning yourself in such a way that's going to be fruitful, that's going to blossom into goodness, right? All right, let's see, what is our final card? What is this? Connection. Awesome. And then we had one last one. What was that next to it? Hunt. Okay. So your connections will come into play this week. And I feel like it has something to do with something that you want, a desire. Sometimes when a hunt comes up, I feel like it has to do with going out and gathering resources for something, or maybe there's a little bit of competition, but you are kind of like the, I feel like when I've gotten this card, it's like, even though there's competition, I am in the advantage, right? So we are in the advantage if there is competition, but this week we might be preoccupied with just, making sure that we have all of our resources. Obviously, probably last minute Christmas shopping and Hanukkah shopping if you do that, if you're gift shopping this week. But you might be out on the hunt for things, so just be aware of that. And connections, obviously, we're seeing family, we're seeing friends all week. Take time to connect with people, to reach out, to say hello, to touch base with maybe people that you care about that you haven't gotten to talk to in a while, but really appreciate your connections this week. And don't forget that as you are asking heaven for help as far as your manifestations go, ask heaven to send you the perfect connections that will support your endeavors, for people who can give you insights, right? Who can be like, oh, I've got someone that wants your services, I'll send them your way. Or I have someone that can help you, be a collaborator, or you can hire this person for this and they can help you with that. Your connections are going to come up this week. I keep feeling like there's an urge to connect with someone, or that someone wants to connect with you. So maybe don't be scared to reach out this week. This has black roses on it, and there's different systems and organs and processes here. And I feel like something about the imagery of this today, it makes me feel like there's almost like some anxiety around connection. And that could be true because, oh my gosh, like people's family situations, they have issues having to face, like all of their relatives, all of the dysfunction, all of the people who, sort of project on them, or the way families don't get along. So you might have some anxiety. You may have some people you don't want to face. You may have some people that you really want to talk to, but you're scared because you don't know how they're going to react, right? Maybe just approach gently and err on the side of reaching out, Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. We just all need each other to lean on. And it's Christmas, so it's a good time of year to be caring and compassionate and forgiving. But yeah, we need each other. So reach out, enjoy the people around you, and have happy holidays. I'm going to get off here and celebrate Hanukkah. But before that, we'll just recap real quick. Worship. Make sure and say your prayers this week. Get your heart into a state of gratitude and confidently affirm the things that you've been calling in, that they're already yours. You already own everything that is yours. You're so grateful. Knowledge, alignment, spinal, like fortitude, having a backbone, right? Have strength to apply your knowledge, right? Have confidence in your knowledge. Align yourself, heart, soul, mind, and strength. Align your actions with what your desires are, and align your actions and your thoughts and your feelings with that of your higher self that you are gradually becoming, that you are transforming into. Be empowered within yourself, and all of this work is increasing your power. But as you connect to the light this week, you can draw in that power for yourself and store it for the year to come. And it's going to be stored as blessings, right? Blessings and miracles. Feel confident as you're going out on the hunt this week. Excuse me. Yes, if you are feeling like you're in competition, if you're like, oh, I want this gig and I don't know if I'm going to get it, or if you're like, oh, I want this opportunity, or, you know, maybe you're out there dating and, you know, you're dating people who are dating other people and there's competition, right? Just be confident that what's yours is yours, and what's not yours is not going to be something you even need to deal with, because it wasn't going to be in alignment anyway. So feel confident as you go out there and hunt. And I feel like this is a good sign that you're going to get all the things that you need this week. It's just, you may have to, you know, get a little elbow grease in there and be a go-getter. Okay. And then connections, connect with people this week. Connect with the people that you appreciate. Show your appreciation, show your love, and don't be afraid. Don't be nervous to connect with people that are triggering you and pushing your buttons. Just let it go. It's better to be happy than right. So just let them tire themselves out and ignore them, and either walk away, move on, go to the bathroom. But don't be scared. It's somebody you want to reach out to, but you're nervous, just go ahead and reach out. All right, you guys, that is all for this evening. Chag Sameach. I'm going to Hanukkah now. All right, bye.